So the people out here sick and overweight and on medication.
Mm-hmm.
What word would you give the people that they could take with them today so they can start making a change?
Start making a change. Welcome back, everyone. It's another week with the Haynes, and we have the distinct honor of having my good sister friend in town, Coach Ro. So it's going to be a fun-filled week. She has already been here doing some ridiculous things. So she is currently training for a marathon where she'll be running 26.2 miles in October, I want to say October. And so she enlisted the support in co-runner of the one Tuka James. Okay, we call her Tuka. Her name is Tanisha James, and so everybody's in town. Her family, Tuka's in town, and they ran recently 14 miles. 14 miles. They actually drove there. She stayed at a nearby Airbnb, and they actually drove over to my neighborhood because she said, I love running in your neighborhood. So she drove over to my neighborhood, and they ran 14 miles as they prepare to do the marathon. So check that out. Look at these two superstars. So they had to run 14 miles today as they are training for their marathon. And Ro was standing at a nearby Airbnb, but she was like, I feel like your neighborhood is a little bit more conducive to this run. So they came over to my neighborhood and did their 14 miles. And then they came inside to get some water and cool off afterwards because it is hot in Texas, and gave me a little feedback on how it went. Because, you got to
get your mind right.
Get your mind right. Got to, get these bodily fluids together.
Okay,
come on now.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom 3 times.
Wow.
3 times this morning. So I woke up and woke me up. I went when I got up, and then I went again before we left home.
Got dressed, drank our drinks.
Yeah. And I think I went again, and then I went again here. So
and then she went again here because she had to.
Then I had to go to number 1.
Number 2
and number 2. Yeah. So I went about 3-4 times this morning.
That's right.
But so we got out there. When did we come in here? What time did we come here and refill the water?
I don't know. It was mile 9. I know that.
It was mile 9. We came in because Tuka felt like she needs some more water.
I drank a lot of water. Okay.
And we went back out. So we was doing all the trails and going through and we talking. We talked pretty much the whole way.
The first 6 miles, Ro pushed me.
Yeah.
We were hitting a little over 11, like 11 and a half.
Yeah. At a certain pace. And what do you normally do on your pace?
12 and a half or something like that.
Yeah. So we shaved them. I pulled her
a minute
the
and a
first 6
half
miles.
off.
Yeah, at least a minute. The first 6 miles, she beat her time by a minute per mile.
And then I was like, Ro, it was one point I said I could take a nap right here. So Ro said, do you want to do a walk? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So it was like the walk helped me kind of
restore
give some more
it's
gas
a recover.
so we can go again. And she told me I was doing my recovery walks too fast.
Yeah, I'm like, took us to recovery, like slow down.
But my natural walking pace is pretty fast. So
but I'm like, it's supposed to be a recovery. So if you're going too fast, you never recover.
Yeah,
that's right. You might as well be running.
You might as well be running. Yeah, right. So you're supposed to recover. So slow down. The heart rate's supposed to come down. Her heart rate's still up on the walk. You know, I'm like, that's not recovery.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got to train yourself to recover. So you slow down your pace. And then you're like, okay, I feel like I can do this again.
Yeah.
And then you go back and do it again.
Yep.
So we did.
Do you guys eat on the?
We had our gels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We had our gels, and so I had 2.
I had 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a strawberry and a mango.
It's supposed to be every 45 minutes, but I followed it. Ro didn't actually follow every 40. There was one she was like, I feel good.
Yeah, mine was probably more than an hour.
A little over 2 hours when you did the second
when I did the second one. Yeah.
So you only did 2, right?
I only did 2.
Yeah, I did 3.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we did. So we ate a banana before we left the house. We did hydrate, water, banana before we left.
Yeah.
And then we have recovery in the freezer right now.
Shackley build to kind of replenish.
Okay.
So we're gonna drink that. And then we brought these just in case we wanted something, but we have the recovery, so we about to drink that, and that's banana flavored. That's gonna taste
It
delicious.
tastes like a banana Laffy Taffy.
It's gonna be delicious.
When you
What's all
finish.
in here?
So it's protein, but it's carbs.
There's a right balance. What is it like? Restore your muscles? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
Okay.
because all that run, you're breaking down your muscles.
That's right.
So you got to get the nutrients back in. So
Yeah.
so it's just. So they call it build.
Very nice.
Tastes like a Laffy Taffy.
14 miles.
14 miles in the books.
I'm so proud of y'all.
And so, so they're still in town, and while she's here, we're trying to make sure that we spend as much time with each other as possible. And so, so we're doing that again tonight. They're about to head over this evening just so we can hang out, have dinner, and we'll be getting into probably some more things this week. Here's the thing about Coach Ro. She's God's food. Okay, she's the ultimate Coach Ro. She's the person that can reverse chronic illnesses. With anybody struggling with a chronic illness, but the girl is a foodie, okay? And she's like, Tiff, while I'm here, we're gonna enjoy ourselves, we're gonna eat, and then we're supposed to be on a very strict, regimented plan when she returns, so I'll be vlogging that, but it won't be this episode, because this episode, we're gonna feast, okay? And then you'll see us trying to undo our feast next week, okay? So so come along with me this week as we enjoy having some friends in town and all the happenings of what we get into. All right.
It's good.
We have been spending the week with Coach Ro, having a blast. She's literally family.
And
So
I'm nailing school.
you said what, baby?
I'm nailing school.
You are Kennedy is nailing school. She started back with curriculum this week.
I'm in 4th grade and I'm
You are in 4th grade, and she's been gone a lot, and we're going to be gone for a lot coming up. So it was important for her to start school a little bit early, but she's been doing great. Big ups to Ken.
Let's go.
Started school this week. Coach Ro's been in town, and I think I mentioned this, but Coach Ro is a foodie. Don't let her fool you, okay?
Right. She's
Coach Ro is a foodie.
She is.
But she does have a billionaire health bank account, and she likes to remind us so she can do that. But I just wanted to ask you a question, right?
What's good?
What does Coach Ro mean to you?
Ooh, man, that's a loaded question. She is phenomenal. She means the world to me. One, because she loves me more than I love myself at times. She does. She, you know, she tends to care about me more than I care about myself, and you know, my well-being of my health. You know, if she pick up on something that's just not right, she's going to tell you, and it does not matter about your
For
feelings.
sure.
Your feelings they just gonna be feeling.
Neither here nor there.
They're gonna be
hurt.
feeling. Oh, they're gonna hurt.
They're just gonna hurt.
They're gonna hurt. She's great, man. She's a great mentor. She's a great, you know, person inside and out. Like, just to be around. You know, a lot of people, I think that, you know, they get this interpretation like she just, you know, just don't care, and she does. She's just serious about what she do, and you know, she don't take it lightly.
So, to give a quick testimony, when Kenneth wanted to just do a full reset on his health without being prompted by anyone, right?
Yeah.
He reached out to Coach Ro, and he didn't say, like, tell me what to do, because we all know what to do, because we both done her programs before, right?
Nice.
He was like, I need to come to you. I need adult supervision.
Adult supervision, man. Like,
Because I'm going to cut up.
yeah, like, I know me. Like, I know, you know, I know how I am in the flesh. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even about to play no games. Like, I can't lean to my own understanding. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this, because my life is not a gamble when it comes down to my family. That's not up for debate. Like, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, I knew I need her guidance, because I knew even if I tried to do it on my own, at that time, I wasn't disciplined enough to do it on my own, and I knew this. Even though I was like, yo, I can do it, because like you say, we know the program.
That's right.
We know it.
That's right.
We know it. It's not that
better
we
than
don't
most
know
people.
it. We know it better than most people, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the fact of knowing, am I really gonna do right? Like, let's just be honest. You have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do right? And the answer for me was no.
Come on. Okay. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. All the way through the tape, Kenny. All the way.
Oh my.
That's uphill. Work works, y'all. Work works. This man couldn't do this Monday, okay? He couldn't run up this hill. His shins was killing him. Shins don't hurt. Now do they?
Nah, they don't hurt no more.
Work works. This time.
Consistency is the key, y'all.
Ooh.
Consistency is the key.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Even when your body don't want to, keep going. Keep going.
That's it.
We don't stop.
We don't stop.
It's gonna hurt a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's momentary.
That's right. That's it. We stop when we're done. Huh?
Do what's required.
That's right. Is that your best ain't good enough?
Talk about like the before and after, how you felt were before and how you are now that you went and saw Coach Rowe in person.
Man,
This is the
before I went to go see Coach Rowe, I felt out of shape. Like, I joke about this a lot, but I don't know if anybody have ever, bent over to tie their shoe and got dizzy. Like, to me, I was like, okay, something's wrong.
and you were working out every day at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm working out, but I'm not eating right. So it doesn't matter that you're working out. That doesn't matter. Like, you hear people say, I work out, yeah, but you're not in shape. Like, let's just be real. You're not in shape. The muscles mean nothing. Like, it means nothing if you're really not in shape for real. And that means, your heart condition, your blood sugar, like, what are you eating? Are you keeping yourself tight like you need to? As far as your eating habits.
Yep.
Now, for me, that was warning signals. Those were signals that my body was giving me, but at the same time, I knew that I needed help because not because of that, but also I didn't want to be selfish and not it just feel like, I'm comfortable with where I'm at, but I just needed to do it to make sure that I'm here for longevity for my family. Afterwards, I felt lighter. Once I did the program with Roe, I felt lighter. I slept better. I would snore, like.
Yep, you definitely stopped snoring.
Yeah, I would snore to the point I would. Don't y'all laugh at me. I would wake myself up. How many of y'all have woken y'all? I have woken myself
you scared
up.
yourself.
And I'm talking about, I thought it was you. I was like, babe, you gotta stop.
Get it together.
We have got to do something
Get you
about
some help.
it. And I wake up and you on your laptop.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, once I got done, I knew that it was life changing. I'm able to chill with my kids and run around the house and go up and down the steps and not be out of breath.
Yeah. Well,
It's a blessing.
that's right. And we're gonna be locking in with Coach Rowe here in a few days. But in the meantime and in between time, we're on our way to Pangea. Okay, which is a really cool restaurant out in Dallas. The owner of it, here, babe, use this because we didn't pass the exit, babe. Talking to the people.
Say the next one.
We're about to lock in with Coach Rowe as we get these bodies right for Dubai. But in the meantime, we're gonna go to Pangea, and so it's the owner of this won Bobby Flay's competition that he had, the TV show that Bobby Flay had, and so it's really well known out here, really popular. And the food is delicious. We've only gone here one time for Mother's Day. Was that Mother's Day?
It was Mother's Day, yeah.
We went for Mother's Day. Papa, Nona, my mother-in-law, all of us went and had a great time. And the food was just so good. It was so good. So we're about to go there again and enjoy while Coach Rowe's in town. She leaves in a few days. So we'll keep you posted. Ken?
Yes.
Good job on school, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa, I told you that was enough. You said, hey, put some more of that on.
So he putting it back on you. See how they do you in court? Bobby, see how they do you?
Emilio, hey, I rolled him under the bus first. So he got every right to throw
All
it
right,
back.
we about to have to go. Look who ready. Look, oh, remember Pangea where we went for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
You remember where we went for Mother's Day when we all had on the blue? You remember? For real? Look who about to get it for the first time. Hey!
Hey, Ron.
How you doing?
I don't know.
I have to tell you the story you just told me. Okay, oh Lord.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
Because what I told her, I said, you told them they gonna hurt before you even did the thing. You like, they gonna
Because
hurt.
my legs are gonna hurt, and so then
Like,
So they hurt.
So,
But miraculously, they didn't hurt.
They didn't hurt.
When
So I
you
was
were
saying,
there
I'm
to
surprised
say,
they didn't
After we
hurt.
did the 14 miles.
But also, we would have, it was two different issues at hand. Okay,
Yeah,
it was how the body felt,
Uh-huh.
but it was also as a healed people pleaser. Okay, I have been requested to do something, and I'm in a season of wanting my yeses to be really yeses. So if I tell you yes, I want to really mean it, not do it, and I really don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been asked to do something, but it's on the day I will run. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to run on that day or do I want to run on a different day? Because I might not feel like I'm. So Tiff, if you asked me to come to your event,
because I'm not gonna feel.
I don't
like
know.
doing
I don't
it.
know.
So I'm like,
I don't know. And so what I'm saying is, the last thing I want to do is run the miles and then come to Tiff's event, and now I don't feel like being here. So what I'm gonna do is separate the two, just in case. Just in case I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
her face, bro.
So I said, you
She ain't like it
already
all.
told yourself.
She's like, the mind and the body is closely aligned.
That's right.
You told your legs gonna hurt.
You told but miraculously they didn't hurt.
They didn't
you
hurt.
see?
They
I said
didn't
all that, and so this is real talk. This is what I told. I said, so this is what I figured because I'm in Maryland, she's in Mississippi. When I told her to us, like some of the stuff she's experiencing, in my head, I'm like, Tina shouldn't be feeling this way. I never voiced it until I just said that. Yes, I had never been in my mind. I said, Tuka works out. Neither one of us are perfect eaters, so I'm not saying she's eating perfectly all, but even with she ain't nowhere where she used to be.
Yeah.
I said, so she should not be feeling this way. So what I told her, I said, Tuka, you are not the person you used to be.
Yeah, that's true.
I said, but your body has changed, but in your mind, you still old Tuka
that's
in a
what
lot
I
of
used
ways.
to do. I used to run when I was another marathoner. I used to just
You treat your
come
body
home
like
and
it's
lay
the
down.
old Tuka.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
not that Tuka.
Yeah.
These are your words.
That's right.
That's causing you
She's
to feel
eating
this
the fruit
way.
thereof.
I'm eating the
Eating
fruit
the fruit
thereof.
thereof.
Yes, I'm eating the fruit thereof.
I said, Tuka, this is the prime example of what Tiff just said.
She did. She did. She turned it right
Meanwhile,
back
I'm
on me.
feeling phenomenal. But
Yeah.
I said, take a nap. Now I'm going with the rest of my day.
That's right.
I take a shower and I go whatever I got going on, whether it's shopping, whatever it is.
She took a shower and made 95 pancakes that we still eat them.
I mean, like what? And she's talking about, girl, she wrapped up her hair.
I took a nap. I took a
I
nap and came my room was still in there making breakfast.
said, what are we doing?
That was my one goal. Just hit these 3 ones.
Hit the 3
and finish these 7 miles.
And we did it.
Yeah,
Okay?
we did it.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So
Finished it.
I said, it
So
didn't
you
make
felt
sense.
that was inspiring the Rowan Tucker show that y'all did today.
That we just
Some of it.
some
No,
of it,
some
and
of
just
it
was
talking,
coming out.
Yeah, some of
Yeah,
us
and
coming out.
in coaching people, just how we just have to
Oh,
talk
yeah, we
about.
just-
I
stuff.
say though, because you should never make a point without telling a story. You should never you
Yeah.
can never tell a story
Okay.
without a point.
Yeah.
So every point y'all shared,
Uh-huh.
you should have
Told
told a
the
story.
story. We
Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I
Right.
think you could have very easily shared
That
your
story,
situation because most
I
people
think she
do that.
paused because she
Most
didn't
people
want to make
bring their past
experiences.
experiences.
And we said that. That's where some
And
of it
like,
comes from, but we didn't share the story.
I
Yeah.
what was I watching? I think it was Myron Golden, but you know, and I told them this because they'll be like, oh, you know, I ain't never did anything in real estate. It's gonna be hard. I'm
me.
like, why do you assign pain to something you haven't
never
even
done.
experienced
Yeah,
yet?
no, that's
When he
good.
said, when he says 2 sides, so why would you go
Pick
for
the-
that?
That's
Yeah.
It
right.
ain't even happen.
Yeah.
It's fiction.
Say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel great after my run.
Yeah.
After that run, I'm gonna feel energized. So I
Absolutely.
should be able to go.
That's
You
right.
should be able to.
That's what I think.
And I would almost
They're
feel
gonna
like
be great, feel great.
yeah.
Yes.
But I used to have like a fever. I felt like a fever where I would be like, my body would, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Tucker, do you know what you was putting in your body back
I
then?
know.
Okay.
Since I
So
do
you
the
had-
rounds,
It was
I
detoxing.
Yeah.
I guess
You
so.
had a whole lot
It was
going on
detoxing.
in your
Yes, sir.
body
Yeah.
back then. So you can't compare nothing
Yeah.
To back then.
to back then. Like,
And that's what I say. You're right. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with her and took that in consideration today for the
even
7.
me, like, cause I'm more prepared now for this than I did when I was 30.
That's right.
When I did the other marathon,
I think
I
so.
was
Because
30
you wasn't
years
on the
old.
stuff you on right now.
Not at 30, not in 2000. Okay,
Yeah.
now I was eating decent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I was probably, that was after bodybuilding. So.
You was
I
pretty
still
strong.
I was strong and pretty decent shape. I mean, like physically,
Yeah.
but my meals though. I mean, I was still drinking soda.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm in the season of really working,
Soda.
you know, reconciling.
Still
And I feel like that's what
McDonald's.
works go through a lot. Like that's why I think my heart, and I'm about to cry a little bit because my heart kind of goes out to him because I feel like he's having to process this.
So-
absolute space.
Rose leaving tomorrow. Miss you already, friend. I miss her already, but we've been having a good time.
Great time.
Great time. And as she's leaving, she told me her parting gift is gonna be our get back right plan because we have that's about 30 days.
Yeah.
Before we are hosting an event in Dubai. Dubai. So I've quite thoroughly enjoyed my summer. Okay, birthday month and summer. And this shirt here, let's see if they can see it.
Oh no.
The Body by Rochelle is looking more like Body by Tiffany lately. Okay. And so we got to get it back looking like Body by Rochelle.
Come on.
Kenneth say he's gonna do this. I'm a little nervioso because while he will follow a plan, he doesn't like to do the accountability reporting part. But Rose said, you know what, I want you to enjoy the week. I'm just gonna give this to you on my way out. And she leaves in the morning. So now it's time to hear what exactly the next few weeks of my life are gonna look like.
So I'm calling it the Get Back Quick Plan. Okay, Get Back Quick. We got 30 days. Day 1 is Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, so that gives you, a couple of days to, get your mind right, go shopping. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Don't have any last suppers.
Don't have any last
No
suppers.
last suppers.
No
Don't do that.
finales.
No.
No finales.
No.
Okay. No countdowns. Got it.
Just stay on your thing.
Just
What
whatever
you
you've been doing.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So it's 18 August through 15 September, right?
Okay. Just a
So-
few days before y'all arrive.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. We're gonna start with a 5 days of raw. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, okay? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. Cause I started.
Explain to the people what 5 days of raw means.
5
please.
days raw means no cooked food, okay? We're doing raw vegetables and fruit. And you can have your salad dressing. You know what? Well, you don't even do salad dressing, but for my people that do salad dressing, you can do your fresh salsa.
Thank you.
You can do that. The
Okay.
fresh salsa, I have that in here.
Okay.
But there's no cooked food. Eating window is what it is, 10 to 6.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta have
To be
that.
expected.
Yeah, it's 10. That's the eating window. So
Okay.
no eating before 10 a.m. and no eating past 6 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
And be like, let me just finish this. I finished at 6:15. No.
Right.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. We will be monitoring our glucose. And for my folks that have blood pressure issues, if they had it, we're gonna monitor the blood pressure as well. If our glucose is over 100, we're not eating. You may have to wait 30 minutes. You may have to wait an hour. You may not get a chance to eat. Once we get past that 5 days raw, we're going to do that 3-to-1 ratio. I mean, 3 part veggies, 1 part protein. So we only vegetables and protein. Now, watch this. You're going to be happy. Sweet potato,
Okay.
twice a week.
Okay. Okay.
Ezekiel bread, 2 times a week.
Okay.
Watch this. You're going to love this.
Come on.
Dessert, once a week.
Okay. No Cheesecake Factory serving. Just a nice, act like you got some sense
Act
serving.
like you got some sense
Okay.
serving. Okay, dessert
Okay.
once a week.
Okay.
Smoothies, homemade. Not Smoothie King, not Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Because
Okay,
they trifling a little bit.
trifling.
They
Okay,
putting a little something in
and a
there.
little something.
Yeah.
Okay, twice a week. raw unsalted nuts. Okay. That's about 2 ounces. That's about 20 nuts a day.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta count them. Okay, count them. 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Okay, about 20 a day. You can have the raw or the cooked veggies. Hummus, no more than 2 tablespoons a day. Fruit. Here's something too. Cutoff time, 3 p.m.
Elbow room in this
Elbow
plan.
room.
Okay.
But the fruit is 1 piece of fruit a day.
Okay.
Or, because everybody said, what if I have grapes? 10. Okay, I got
they
10.
keep the grapes in.
Okay, 10 grapes.
They gonna make me mad.
3 pineapple chunks.
Okay.
3 watermelon chunks. 3 mango chunks. 4 strawberries. 10 blueberries. If I didn't mention it, don't eat it.
If you go with that, it has a cap.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? If you got a piece of fruit, whatever that is, a piece of fruit,
Orange,
right?
banana.
That's just one.
Okay.
But if you got, what about how many strawberries? How many grapes? Okay.
Gotcha.
And if I didn't mention it, then that means because I'm not about to go through that whole list. Okay.
I gotcha.
Okay. Beverages, we know water. It's the only beverage, no alcohol of any kind. Okay. I said we can have the
Alcohol-free.
smoothies. I said that. It's twice a week, right?
Yep.
You have alcohol free, no tea, no, you know what I mean? So let's talk about that no list. No bread, no pasta, no sweetener of any kind, no white potato, no peas, no corn, no coffee, no tea, no soda, no juice.
Done.
Exercise. 60 minutes of continuous cardio once a day.
That blessed me. I can just get mine up in the
You
morning
see
and
what I'm
get it over
saying?
with.
60 minutes continuous
The
now.
60, not the
60,
45.
not the 45. 60.
Don't give me your 60,
Okay.
and then you can be done for the
And you'll
day.
be done for the day. Dining out no more than 2 times a week. You still must stick to the plan.
Right.
Weekly weigh-in, Sunday mornings, no later than 9 a.m.
Okay, let's get on up.
Let's get on up. Now let's talk about this cardio. Now you said for your cardio, you said you usually do yours between
2.7 and
3.1. Okay, so I need your minimum to be 3.2.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're just gonna stick this right there. For
Okay.
60 minutes. Okay. 'Cause we
3.2, 60 minutes. Get that heart rate going.
Gotta get that heart rate up. Now let's talk about some consequences for not doing these things. How about that? How about that? Okay. So just to make sure they stay in the game,
Yes.
right? Not be
Yes,
hokey
boss.
pokey, right?
Yes.
So what happens if I fail to do what is required? Okay, this is what happens. I will immediately. Can somebody say immediately?
Don't try to say that.
Immediately. I will immediately pay Coach Rowe a fee for every infraction. What might those fees be, Coach Rowe? Did you ask that question, huh? Okay, let me see. Okay, failure to post my wake up glucose, I will pay. Okay, the infraction fee is $100. $100. Don't send me the wake up, it's $100. Okay? Failure to post my pre-meal glucose is $50. Failure to post my post-meal glucose is $25. Okay? What you said, what's your cash app? Rochelle T. Parks. That's where you're gonna send it to. Failure to post your wake up blood pressure, $50. Failure to post your bedtime blood pressure, $50. Failure to post your weekly weigh-in by 9 a.m. on Sundays is $100. Send payments via Cash App to Rochelle T. Parks.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's gonna keep you in the game though. You know, this is it. I thought long and hard about these. I said, no, they gotta feel this.
Okay.
I don't want your money. I want you to do the
Do
work.
the work. And so we can come all
Because if
snatched
you do
on
the work,
stage.
that's right.
Because I was telling her, I said, these cameras going to be from every angle.
From every
Goodbye.
angle. We ain't gonna be able to suck nothing in and hold nothing and squirch up, none of that.
None of that.
Okay,
Can't
so
do
we
that.
just do the work. We get these results. We weighing in when we supposed to. Our glucose is where it's supposed to be. Because if it's over 100, we're not eating. So we're not eating. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. Get it down. Meanwhile, we're losing weight. Like everything's gonna work together. We getting our cardio in. We ain't eating no foolishness.
You know what? I'm gonna do a good job just because you gave me a little elbow room. You know,
I know, because you thought you was gonna be in the straight jacket, huh?
Normally, that's where you put me.
We got a little elbow room though.
That's
We got a
right.
little elbow room.
Okay.
So you think that's good? That's good.
I think it's good. I think that them consequences is gonna be consequent.
Hey, they gonna be consequent. But look at all the wiggle room you got. You shouldn't have to pay it.
I shouldn't have to pay it. I'm gonna have to have a long talk with the husband, Mr. Kenneth Haynes.
Yeah, and
alongside.
don't worry, I'm gonna send this to y'all. And you see, I got my little cash app right there.
I understand.
You see, I got it right there.
Just in case you didn't know Rochelle Tea Party.
That's right.
Even though that's where you can be found everywhere.
Everywhere. I just want you to know. That's why if
So you
y'all
can't
want
be
to send me
confused.
anything, okay, it's just $ Rochelle T Parks. Okay, that's the cash app.
You gonna do it too?
Yeah, but I'm not reporting to y'all. Who you think I am? I'm doing it though. Okay, I'm
If
with
you don't
you.
post, you're not gonna send me no money? You're not posting at all? All right. Okay, we don't need to hear about your billionaire bank account. Okay.
She already clutched the pearls.
These $100.
Oh yeah.
Let's clarify this because
Okay.
we're gonna need this in the contract.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I'm sending this to my attorney.
Okay.
'Cause it seems like this is getting pretty
Uh-huh.
intense.
Yeah.
Let's say you remember at the 2 hour and 20-minute mark. What is our window before it's like, oh, don't even worry about sending it, just send me my money.
I mean, I'm good with 30 minutes because it
The
ain't
30-minute
yeah.
late
Yeah.
is the grace period.
Yeah, 30 minutes. We're
Okay.
not doing hours. We're not
We're
doing
not
that.
doing that.
We're not doing that.
Just gonna send me my money.
Just don't send money. We're not. No. 30 minutes though. That's good. I mean, the truth be told, I don't really know when you stop eating. Like you don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But I know when you
Right,
started
around when
eating.
you
So
started.
I'm just giving the estimate. But if I see you posting something at 2, right, and just say even if you finished at 3, doesn't take a person an hour to eat. But just say you finished at 3, and then you're not sending me something till 6.
Right.
Come on now.
Like, what we doing?
What we doing? That's too late. Just gonna send me the money. Yeah.
I won't be having cookies for a long time.
Rara wanted a cookie.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what it is. So, but I go home tomorrow. I'm gonna go shopping too, and I'm doing it too. I thought about this for about 3 days.
What you think on average, I could lose, you think?
In 30 days,
Follow this plan.
follow this plan. 15 pounds.
Okay.
I'm saying this said the average person, I think it was 6.8 pounds is what we did. That's average what people normally lose with those 5 to 6 pounds during those 5 days.
Right.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum. So
Okay.
you figure if you're losing 5, then you're talking about another 10. Because first of all, the cutoff at 6 is everything.
That's everything.
That's everything. Nothing but water. Okay.
Everything.
No bread, no pasta. You see all that, and then an hour work out of that. Come on, yeah, 15.
It's coming off.
It's coming off.
Because we got to go find some fat.
Absolutely. It's gonna find some because
It's
it's
like July
it ain't
12th,
nothing
July
in-
17th. She's put some right here.
That's
That-
right.
July 20th.
Because it ain't nothing in this bloodstream, okay? It ain't nothing here. So, okay, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Here comes something. You see over in this pocket over here? Let me just go grab this.
Yeah.
There's some over there. And it's going to start looking because it's going to be very little in the bloodstream.
Okay. Think I got it. Think you got it. We'll be vlogging.
Yes. So when the questions come, you got the answers because they're going to come. I'm about to, start putting this in the group and they're going to be asking crazy questions. Okay.
Who is they?
Who else? It's only two other people.
I was going to say.
It ain't took her, okay? These menaces I'm talking about. Yeah. So,
All right, I gotta get this. Tell this flesh, you can't have your way.
You're gonna be good. You'll be nibbling on Rara's food. You're making her food. You take a little nibble, trying to see if it's hot.
Right. My whole baby plate gone. Okay. It was hot. It's gone now.
I'm trying to see
Took the whole finger off. Okay. Thank you, Coach Ro. You can go on back home now.
She don't love me no more. She gonna love me later though, okay?
I will. Okay.
Oh, when I tell words, and you're gonna, and you're gonna love me. Yeah, that's it.
Love you, Ro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kenneth missed it. Coach Ro, what's tomorrow, bro?
7 miles, okay?
7 miles.
7 miles. Tip trying to hold us hostage here. We gotta go home and go get some rest.
So you can get your own gold medals.
Okay.
And right now, I'm gonna take y'all with me to like really in-depth kind of like day in this life of Dark Horse. So this week's really rehearsal week and midterm week, so we're making a lot of our beats right now, and we have to submit that for our midterm. But we're also rehearsing for a performance we have next week that we were supposed to have actually Tuesday. Today's Thursday. We're supposed to have Tuesday, but it was booked, and so we unfortunately weren't able to get that time slot. But now it's great because we have more time to practice, and I feel like there's some stuff that we can work on, things like that, and we're killing the midterm week. I feel like a lot of us are almost done or really close to being done, and so we can get to rewriting the songs faster and easier. So like I said, I'm gonna take you to like really in depth of how things work in Dark Horse. You know, kick back, relax, and just enjoy it, you know. You want to be in my YouTube video? Huh? You want me in my YouTube video? Sure. Okay. Oh, you went for I went for you ruined it. I didn't say that. Wait, I didn't say that. Hi. Yeah. Alright, see you guys. Subscribe. Now subscribe. I'm giving you an ad. I'll subscribe. How do you save all the space on your phone? Whoa, now. I mean, they'll cut it.
Alright, so this next song is called Defined. And essentially what Defined is about is when you've been searching all your life for this perfect person, and you find her, and she is everything. She's defined. I've been to every place, seen every heart and every face. I can't seem to find my way. I've thought about giving up when it comes to love. I've had enough. This road has been very rough. She's the fine, and she's mine. She's the
All right, it is currently lunchtime, and we are some broke college students, so we finna go and get this ramen that we took. Heat that thing up. Luckily, there's a microwave in the building, so that's what we're finna go get. And yeah, we just gonna munch. A little lunch for the day. Go home, or not go home, but we got a project to do for these midterms. Go and work on that and lock in. All right, so we just ate, and right now we are making our stuff. We got just, like I said, I just finished eating some ramen. It was good. I went down, ate it. I didn't get to show any of it. Sadly, I kind of like slipped my mind, but I'll give y'all a little snippet of what we got going on so far with this MIDI. Basically kind of just using this little keyboard, this little guy right here. Just that's the bridge. All right, some light. But yeah, guys, we've been working. Man, another thing too, bro, is like, man, it's getting real. Like, for real, like this class. Like, I mean, tomorrow's gonna be our second day, and then we have a weekend. We have a long weekend, so we have Monday off, and that should be fun. You know, I was thinking of doing like a 24-hour in VR. You know what I'm saying? Just so light for real. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, but I love this class. I got performance next week on Tuesday, so y'all stay tuned for that vlog, because that's gonna be amazing. But yeah, guys, just taking y'all with me through the classes, through the rehearsals, for the performance, a little snippet of whatnot. But we just did the film stuff just now, like I said, for the midterm. I think mine's is pretty good. We're doing good so far. The guitar is Brenner, my roommate. He helped me out with this as well, so I won't take all the credit. He helped me out with this track as well, so shout out to Brenner. Like I said, it's been a journey. It's getting real now, you know what I'm saying? Midterms, you know what I mean? The sleepless nights, but nah, it's not really like that. It's really just you create your track and you do it how you want it, and you're graded by, like what you should know by now. And so I should have the teacher come in here in about a few just to kind of look over, see what I can do better and whatnot before he grades everything. But for now, hey man, that's in the dark horse, you feel what I'm saying? Just sitting in this room. I got this room to myself. Can we just appreciate that real fast? I got this whole room to myself to really just lock in. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm blessed to be here. Okay, this might be an easy one. Let me actually do this. Let me backtrack. Russell Westbrook prime or Blake Griffin prime?
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that's fair. Russell Westbrook broke records. Russell Westbrook or Ray Lewis?
Ray Lewis.
Fair enough. Ray Lewis, Lamar Jackson.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis or Tavon Austin? Got him.
That's crazy though.
Got him.
I'd probably pick Ray Lewis.
That's fair. Because they're both.
I'm not putting shade on Tavon Austin though.
Yeah, no. Ray Lewis or Usain Bolt?
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I think so too. Usain
That dude is literally
changed the game. Changed the game.
He is the game.
He quite literally is the game. I'm gonna go off of sports for a second. Usain Bolt prime or Star Wars prime?
Star Wars prime.
So I think what that would mean is that like Star Wars prime, like everybody was on that Star Wars phase. I don't know if that's like
everyone's been on the Star Wars phase since the movie came out.
Okay, so it's not how it works.
Their prime would be the past 50 years.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind.
But like the entirety of Star Wars.
Yeah,
I think that clears anything.
Just ever.
Besides like religion.
Prime religion.
Prime religion would be.
Dang, I actually don't know. Oh, prime Usain or prime Tom Brady?
Prime Tom Brady.
Really? Over prime Usain?
That dude was, 2010s. That dude was dumb.
No one wanted to see him in the Super Bowl anymore.
They probably wanted to see him so they could try to do something against him, but it never.
Yeah.
Never came to fruition.
Prime Tom Brady or prime LeBron?
LeBron.
Don't do this.
When is prime LeBron? That's
probably 2016. 2015 when he came back with the Cavs. I would say either that or I'm pretty sure he has 4 rings, right?
Who, LeBron?
Yeah.
I think so.
He won 2 with the Heat, 1 with the Cavs, and 1 with the Lakers.
Yeah.
And so technically you can make an argument that it's the Heat, but I say it's because he faced the Spurs. He faced the Tony Parker, Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that was.
He faced prime Spurs and won.
In the Heat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also faced prime Dirk Nowitzki.
The thing is, in the 2016 finals, he made a 3-1 comeback on the greatest team ever.
Yeah.
So.
The greatest team to touch the basketball court. Okay, what this time? Prime LeBron or prime Curry?
Prime Curry, bro. Prime Curry.
Yeah, he changed the game. He's a game changer.
Yeah, prime Curry.
Bro ruined fast breaks single-handedly.
He didn't ruin basketball. He
changed basketball.
Changed the 5 spot.
Yeah, the 5 spot. Oh, he did, huh? That's facts. Because then everybody.
More big man. Everyone's got to shoot.
Shaq would have been cooked.
No, Shaq would still be dominant. He'd probably be more dominant now. There's no big men.
That's true. But then he'd also have to keep up with the.
That's why he gets one like.
All right, guys. That is the end of the car ride. We are here. And that's also the end of the vlog, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all just witnessed the day that I just said keep it on.
You can still see.
You don't listen. Anywho, yes, I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, y'all stay blessed. Signing out from Music City. Sorry. See y'all.
It's easy. Just do the work. Yeah. Cause Ro won't get no money.
The post meal, that's where I gotta set a reminder.
You gonna have to.
Cause that's
right
a stinger there.
Oh yeah,
Those could add up.
That's $25 worth.
That's right.
Okay.
And that's where I normally forget the post one.
Ooh, hey, jingle.
You trying to get your first grade to do well rested when she
jingle.